Leo, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to your reading. Leo, we are going to connect with your energies. Today is February 22nd, 2026. The day this message reaches you is the right day for you to receive the sign. Please do not forget to take whatever resonates with you, and also remember to check your rising sign. Let us see what the cards reveal, Leo, regarding tomorrow's guidance for you. Looking ahead to the next few days of this week, what surprises are in store for Leo? Events may arrive hand in hand with various situations that finally pull you away from what could be lingering indecision. Oh my goodness. King and Queen, King of Swords and Queen of Swords. It is a court couple that I personally really like and holds great significance for you right now. If you need to permanently resolve a situation with a person of interest, a colleague, a legal representative, a lawyer, or anyone else, it is time to take action. Perhaps there is someone who requires you to finally break free or simply lift that heavy weight off your shoulders once and for all. Is it not time to settle this and move on with your life? That might be true for some people, but it can also serve as a clear indication that you are already prepared and ready to take on a situation. You are finally ready to make a firm, concrete, and defining decision regarding your independence from something, or perhaps even moving away from a specific place, right? You are now fully equipped to move forward with complete confidence and resolve. A place where life is positioning you so you can communicate clearly and frankly, and perhaps even resolve any past misunderstandings that may have occurred between you. Well, we have this Mercury retrograde these days, but that does not mean we cannot talk, cannot communicate, or cannot be open to dialogue. We simply have to think 2, 3, or 4 times before we speak. It also has a lot to do with what links communication through the things that are social networks. Also, if you work with social media, right? I see a Leo who is overwhelmed with work, stressed, tired, and bored in many cases because he is getting closer and closer to an achievement, closer to a goal, but it is as if he just keeps piling on more work. You know what I mean? Perhaps this is the most ideal week for you to delegate certain tasks so you can focus 100% on other priorities. Being this tangled up, saturated, and overwhelmed by so many issues could lead you to do something unintentionally that obviously you might regret later. Take a step back, manage your time wisely, and try to keep your head clear, because impulsive decisions made under pressure rarely turn out well in the long run. This does not necessarily imply that it is something bad or something good. It is simply because there is an overload happening here. There are 2 very strong court arcana that are also quite significant when looking at the level of a couple's romantic relationship. This is the most fair, the most sincere, the clearest, the most committed, and the most truthful approach. There are emotions, yes, but there is also a great deal of objectivity and clarity. There are absolutely no hidden agendas behind any of this. There are absolutely no lies here. Instead, there is true security and genuine trust. It may be that Leo is also currently experiencing a profound moment of expansion regarding his relationships, his personal bonds, and the important decisions he is making concerning those deep connections. It also tells me about the intelligence and objectivity you bring to delegating or taking charge of something truly important. Delegating is also about asking for help when it is needed. Sometimes for Leo, that feels like a kick, so I think a kick in the stomach. Learning to let go is difficult, but it is necessary if you want to grow and move forward successfully. So I think it is also time to lower your pride a bit and, well, say, will you give me a hand with this? Because something is going to happen that will demand all your attention and your energy and your mental clarity and your intelligence, because you are about to reach something you have wanted for a long time. You have not been able to finish because of this overload. I think this is a moment to realize that you need to let go, ask for help, or simply make space to do that specific thing you know you need to do. Everything else can wait. Everything else can really wait. It is time to breathe and focus on what truly matters right now. What cannot wait any longer is a thorough analysis, a firm decision, a clear determination, and a genuinely real situation. This is a situation that arrives hand in hand with something truly effective, something remarkably diligent, something completely true, and something that finally clears you of every lingering doubt as well. And, well, it goes without saying if you have been waiting for a very long time for a legal situation to finally be resolved. You may be cutting off, in a radical way, a situation of pain, a situation of deep suffering, or a situation involving personal relationships that were not contributing anything positive to your life at all. That is a powerful reading. The Death card signifies change, specifically an inevitable transformation that you simply cannot resist. If you insist on fighting this transition, you will become surrounded by an energy that has already rotted away, because that is truly what I feel in this moment. There is a Seven of Swords, there is a Three of Swords. Everyone knows what they are doing. And while you have to, I also feel that the independence the Kings of Swords are looking for is obviously about ending a pain, and that has to do with freeing yourself from suffering or transforming your life and finally moving toward a new, much clearer path forward. Or giving yourself the space to be reborn after a painful loss, or finally letting go of choosing the suffering of what did not happen, of what did not come to pass, of what I did not achieve, of what I did not reach, of the person who deceived me, who lied to me, or who really messed up my life. Not for everyone, but for some, the time has come to turn the page. It is time to recognize that you are ready and prepared for change. Open yourself up to a new relationship that has absolutely nothing to do with the pain and suffering you may be releasing today. You are finally moving forward toward the peace you have been waiting for all along. That would also be making way for the transition of death. Yes, you must also be mindful of what can be broken. Another type of bond or relationship that obviously causes you pain because you had placed your trust in that person. You had invested deep expectations in the friendship, in the bond, and in whatever you were sharing with that individual during the time you spent together in your life. And then they hit you with the Seven of Swords, right? They completely throw you off balance. They do things behind your back, lie to you, mess with you, waste your time, and drain your energy. They even manage to stir up unnecessary conflict with everyone else in your life. If you are currently in a professional work environment with your various coworkers, it may be the case that in order to avoid causing further tension with that specific person, you have silently been accumulating all those various issues which you eventually took charge of. And that is why today life is asking you, in a way, to rethink things. Because you are putting your own dreams, goals, and achievements on hold for the sake of others. That may be true for some people too. You have to understand that this conflict may have left you feeling defeated, which is why you've got a Three of Swords here, right? It may have caused you a great deal of emotional tension, which is why you are looking to become emotionally independent from this situation. I believe it also brought you to a place of emotional strain if that person was dishonest with you, don't you think? It has been quite a difficult journey indeed. Well, I still feel like this is a victory over all of that, because the Five of Swords is still a victory. It is still a victory over what could also be a situation that you are choosing to cut off, because not only does it not benefit you, but it is also unfair to everyone else. So in that sense, there is a sense of triumph here, even if it comes from finally putting an end to something that should not continue. Because you are here, there are two cards speaking to me about seeking justice, the Kings of Swords, nothing less, seeking clarity. I mean, it is impossible. It is impossible. It is totally impossible that there exists, or continues bothering, a person who is vibrating on the Five of Swords without being accompanied by two Kings of Swords. It is impossible. That person is like, they should go to prison, they say, right? Because it is no longer, no, it is totally unthinkable. Well, so I think that the Five of Swords can also be taken as the end of a situation that you had been struggling with. For example, in the case of a robbery, right? Something was stolen from you, a certain sense of security was stolen, you were robbed of, you felt like something was taken away, you were stripped of something, and for you, that was one of the worst things. Well, watch out, because life gives you more than just this. It gives you great transformation and change. It is finally time to leave all that filth and heavy baggage behind. It is also the moment to organize your entire life regarding your personal relationships. Become independent from all emotional and financial incontinence, because you are currently recovering positions of privilege that will surely lead you toward a state of true stability. But look closely at what is coming your way, the King of Wands card, which truly represents you. You are reclaiming your throne and occupying it once again. Who is going to remove you from this place? Absolutely nobody. This may have been something entirely transitory, right? You eventually regain your inner self-confidence, you inspire the rest of the team again, you lead something, you make important decisions, and above all, you continue keeping yourself firmly on the straight line of complete personal honesty. Now you have the power to do whatever you want, literally. by reclaiming all this energy that has always been yours, this version of you, who at one point was like Leo, feeling a bit low on energy, realizes you never actually lost it. They just made you believe you did, but you never truly lost your power at all. You are empowered to create absolutely anything that comes to your mind. You can manifest a specific situation that brings back that sense of security, that particular person, or that favorable condition. By doing so, you ensure your life looks once again exactly the way you want it to appear and feels precisely the way you truly desire it to feel. The King of Wands represents someone who might be assisting you, offering support through their vibrant energy and powerful drive. Whether a boss, a brother, or a father, they act as an influential catalyst, causing Leo to move and become truly active. It will also help you and accompany you through some kind of personal transformation process. So get ready because some truly massive, transformative, magnificent, and eye-opening things are coming your way. Prepare yourself for what is next. And it's all thanks to the fact that you've got none other than those Reyes de Espadas. Somebody's going to pay for their guilt, I'm being told to tell you. Somebody's paying off their karma. No. It is not here. We are not looking for revenge. But it tells me that someone is reaping what they have sown, and they definitely will not be reaping achievements like you, who are harvesting matters without fear of change, because you have the Death card. You are finding yourself. You are finding meaning once and for all, because something is going to happen that brings you much satisfaction and much joy. Because as if that were not enough, you feel nourished, you feel protected once again, and you feel supported. Supported by whoever you need to lean on, you are also searching and finding that place, right? At last, Leo, everything is finally starting to synchronize for you too. It may be that you are currently seeing a new person in your life. Perhaps destiny is placing you alongside this individual, or rather, life is intentionally connecting you, guiding you, and bringing you much closer to the energy of this particular King of Wands. Someone who is also going to do everything within their power to win the heart of Leo. In your present moment, a person appears who possesses immense sexual energy, significant charisma, and who may even wish to merge with you to, in some way, accompany this transformation. 0, 7, and 70 are master numbers. These individuals are here to support you during this profound period of personal evolution. Dare to become much more conscious, exploring your inner world with genuine curiosity instead of harsh judgment. Deepen the connection with your own self, fostering a profound mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bond. This is the King of Wands. Notice what I need and what is essential to my well-being. Commit yourself to meeting those needs. Ask yourself what gifts I have to share with the world and what the best way is to put them to use. This profound shift in your consciousness will empower you to create a new positive reality, fostering renewed healing and deep well-being, which ultimately lead you to discover your true purpose in life, Leo. You really must believe that all of this is finally arriving for you. Divine justice. And whether it is a romantic partner, or perhaps this couple from the court that is currently forming under the influence of air energies like Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or whether it is simply this specific person who is coming your way, these are the specific individuals possessing those unique qualities that truly measure up to Leo in this beautiful moment of rebirth. They stand by him during this time of great resurgence and empowerment. Trust in this connection, for he feels deeply grateful to you, Leo. All the blessings to you today and always.